Hello, die-hard Toronto Maple Leafs fans. It's great to have you back for another episode of Boys in Blue News, where we bring you the latest updates and rumors about our beloved team. Today, we'll dive into the hottest news about potential trades and roster changes for the Leafs, including all the updates that have been stirring the fan base. Before we continue, remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your subscription is vital to strengthening our Leafs community and staying up to date on all the latest news about the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs are looking for ways to balance their finances and strengthen the team, which could mean the possible departure of key players. According to NHL insider Chris Johnston, the team is willing to trade Calle Jarnkrok, David Kampf, and Timothy Liljegren to relieve salary cap pressure. Currently over the salary cap by $1.5 million, the Leafs face financial challenges that have led them to consider roster moves. The situation is exacerbated by the inclusion of Jarnkrok and Kampf, whose contract is still pending due to injury concerns, as revealed by Cap Friendly. In a recent interview on the Chris Johnston Show on July 4th, Johnston highlighted the team's stance. They would consider moving Kampf, Jarnkrok, or Timothy Liljegren in a suitable trade. He emphasized, however, that the intention is not to offload these players at any cost, but to manage the financial constraints imposed by the salary cap. With 2 years remaining on their contracts, Jarnkrok and Kampf represent significant financial commitments for the team, earning $2.1 million and $2.4 million per season, respectively. Meanwhile, Liljegren, the only defenseman mentioned, recently signed a 2-year contract worth $3 million per season, sparking speculation about potential trades. Liljegren reveals his bond with the Maple Leafs. Despite the trade rumors surrounding him before signing his contract extension, Timothy Liljegren expressed his strong desire to stay with the Toronto Maple Leafs. In statements to the press, the player shared his joy and excitement in securing a multi-year deal with the team. "I'm feeling good. Toronto has always been the place I wanted to be, and I'm happy we made it happen. It was quite easy talking with Toronto," Liljegren said, highlighting his emotional connection to the team. He also addressed his performance and growth on the ice, emphasizing the progress made despite the challenges posed by injuries. During the 2023-24 season, the defenseman contributed 3 goals and 20 assists, totaling 23 points in 55 games for the Maple Leafs. As a Leafs fan, how do you assess the importance of Liljegren's stay for the team? And what was the most memorable moment you saw from him in action? Jarnkrok and Kampf take on important roles for the Leafs. Maple Leafs fans have a lot to look forward to this new season, with 2 players taking on crucial roles for the team. If the trades do not proceed, both Jarnkrok and Kampf are expected to be key pieces in the offensive lines on the field. According to dailyfaceoff.com, Jarnkrok is expected to occupy the right-wing position on the third line. Additionally, he will also play a significant role in power play and penalty-killing formations. Last season, the player recorded 10 goals and 11 assists, totaling 21 points in 52 games. What will Jarnkrok's impact be on the team's performance? What are your expectations for his role on the team? Meanwhile, Kampf will take on the center position on the fourth line for the Maple Leafs. Known for his defensive solidity, the player will also have a prominent role in the main penalty-killing unit. Last season, he scored 8 goals and 11 assists, totaling 19 points in 78 games. How can Kampf contribute to strengthening the team's defense? With these key players taking on vital roles, fans are eager to see how both players will stand out in the upcoming season. Which player do you think will have a greater impact on the Maple Leafs' performance and why? The financial situation of the Toronto Maple Leafs is certainly generating speculation and expectations among the team's fans. The possible departure of key players like Calle Jarnkrok, David Kampf, and Timothy Liljegren raises questions about balancing financial needs and strengthening the team. Liljegren's stay seems crucial for the Leafs' defense, given his recent contribution of 23 points in 55 games. His emotional commitment to the team and his growth potential make him a valuable asset for the team's future. As for Jarnkrok and Kampf, both have distinct roles to play. Jarnkrok, with his expected participation in offensive lines and special teams, can significantly influence the team's performance. Meanwhile, Kampf, known for his defensive solidity, has the opportunity to strengthen the team's defense and make a crucial contribution in penalty situations. Comparing these two players, it's hard to predict who will have a greater impact, as their roles are distinct. Jarnkrok might stand out in terms of goals and assists, while Kampf might lead in the defensive aspect. Therefore, it will be interesting to see how their contributions unfold in the upcoming season. The evolution of these players and their performance under pressure, as well as their personal connections to the team, will certainly influence how fans perceive their departures or stay. Only time will tell how these potential trades will affect the balance and strength of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Given the possible roster moves for the Toronto Maple Leafs, the discussion about the stay or departure of key players is of great interest to hockey fans and team admirers. What is your opinion on the impact that the stay or departure of Calle Jarnkrok, David Kampf, and Timothy Liljegren might have on the Leafs' performance next season? Share your expectations and insights in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content about this and other NHL moves. We look forward to continuing this conversation with you.